Hello everybody, this is Adrienne with Ascension Soul Coaching. Happy New Year, 2021 is here. So today I do want to read on the election for the U.S. We see everything that's going on. Today is January the 6th, 2021, and we have chaos in our country. So, I read a while back that Biden was going to win the election, and he won the election. So today the whole chaos is about, solidifying the election results with the Electoral College in Congress. So we've had an election. The counties have certified their results. The states have certified their results. The Electoral College has voted and they have certified their results. And now they're bringing it into the Congress right before the inauguration to finalize everything, and Congress can accept the votes for what the American people voted for. So Trump has put out there, and some other people, that the election was stolen from him. Trump is a big loser, but Biden won fair and square. I mean, no one's been able to prove otherwise. No one's been able to prove otherwise. They've taken it to court, state after state after state, and all those states have kicked him out. Now, these are Republican. Some of these Republican states, so the biggest states that he wanted to overturn were the Republican states, and the courts have kicked it out and said there's no evidence of fraud. There's no evidence of anyone stealing an election or acting inappropriately. Of course, there's always going to be a couple of issues with the count, or people voting who shouldn't vote because they moved from state to state. I think they found in one state 2 people who were dead had voted, but the number of people in America who voted, that's such a minimal number. The courts have all said there's no impropriety there. So Trump just does not want to accept it. Now, here's the thing I believe that's going on, and this is my personal belief based on the politics I've followed for most of my life, is that you have this Agenda 2030 coming, the Great Reset coming. I think when Trump was running for president, they called him the big disruptor. They wanted him to disrupt a lot of things, and that was his role. His role was to come in and bulldoze as much policies and politicking and what's generally accepted in government, just throw it all out, crash the system. And I think the whole entire time he's been in office, this is what he's been doing. Some people like it, and that's okay if that's what you like, but I think this is the culmination of that plan, what to disrupt everything is. Now we have people on the freaking Congress. It's like if you're in England, they bombarded in Britain the Buckingham Palace and Parliament at the same time and took over. This is what it is like here. Okay, so they're trying to delay the Congress accepting the election results, and then no matter what they do, technically it's all been certified, so they just needed to accept it. It was a procedural thing. It wasn't that anything could be overturned, and people have been lying to the Republicans or the people who are the forever Trumpsters about them, Pence being able to overturn it. It just was no room for that, and unfortunately these people have been organized and somebody's been funding them to come and do what they're doing now. I do believe some of the people are very they truly believe it. I think that they believe in Trump so much, and they've been told so much that this country was against them, that they're showing up. But I think a lot of this was funded by someone bigger, or some party bigger, or group bigger than Trump. And this is all a setup, and it was going to happen. Now, I've been forewarning people in America. I have an account. I've been trying to tell people that things was going to happen really crazy this past year. And even when Trump was running, this is not the person you want to run. There's some things going on with him. And then they were saying he was supposed to be a disruptor. They wanted to hire him to be a disruptor, to vote him in as president to be a disruptor. And then when he got in office, it was like all chaos with him. It's been chaos since he's been in office. So this was a culmination of all that. And whether you like Trump or not, you all got to admit, this is really crazy. It doesn't matter. I mean, when Hillary lost, no one did this. We had the march on Washington for the women, but we didn't go and crash the Congress, the Capitol, or the White House. So this year has been really crazy. So I'm going to do a reading on the election, or what's happening right now, and I'm going to use the damn Tinker Tarot. Whew. Okay, so here are the cards. So the question I'm going to ask is, how is between now and the 21st of January 2021, what's going to happen regarding this takeover, this potential takeover of the United States Capitol and Congress. So we got a card. I'm going to throw 3 cards. So that's 1. And they have to come out one by one. Y'all know me. Between now and January 21st, 2021. This card fell out first. And one more card. Regarding this inauguration, Biden, Trump. This takeover of American Capitol. Okay, so we got 3 cards in the Congress. All right, so let's read these cards. Okay, so with these cards, we have the 8 of Fire, which is the 8 of Wands. So someone's quickly moving in to take control. A communication between and I'd say someone of courage and strength is moving in. Okay, quickly moving in. Right, on purpose, with a higher calling. And then you have the 11 of Fortitude. Now this could be the Justice card or the Courage card, but it's reverse. So someone's made a bad judgment. Something's immoral. Something legal. So because it's justice, it could be like justice is not being served here. So we have the people with the sword. I'm going to turn this right side up for you. So there's the 8. There's something that they want. They want justice to be served. And they want to show valor going in to get what they want. Instead of the sword, they're having guns and they're having the flag, waving the flags. But justice, what they're doing, justice is not being served. Right? So technically, this card here is 8 of Air, which is the 8 of Swords. They're going to be confined. The people who are committing this treason against our country right now. So like I'm not saying anybody can be upset about what happened in the election. Great, fine. That we all have that right and ability, and we can speak it and we can march on it, but not to go in with guns and stuff and taking over our legal houses or our government houses. But they're going to be contained. They're going to be contained. So we have people coming in, the National Guard, probably lawmakers, because what they're doing is illegal. It's reverse. It's immoral. It's illegal. And they're going to be contained. The people who are doing this, they're going to be contained. Okay? That's what's happening right now. So, as far as Trump, I'm going to read a card for Trump. How is this going to impact him? People are saying he needs to be impeached because I think that this takes too long. What's going to happen to Trump? They've asked him to come out and stop this mess because he tweeted this morning that Vice President Pence didn't support him and let him down because he didn't stop Congress from trying to accept the election. So my question is, what's going to happen to Trump regarding what just happened today? What's going to happen, the outcome of Trump? What's going to happen to him? And I'm just going to throw 1 card. I'm going to pick this one because it fell first. Courier of Air. This is This is a strategy. So new strategy. There's a house here. He's going to leave the house. So it's Courage of Air, which is new strategy. It came up right side up. But the overall thing is they want him to leave the White House. So he's going to leave the White House. This is the outcome. He's still going to leave the White House. He's not going to stay. His hopes and his prayers of staying are not going to come to fruition. He is going to leave. He's going to be propelled out of the White House. And I'm not laughing because this man is fighting hard to stay in the White House so much, but he's so childish. His egos, his dreams, it just can't happen the way he wants to. What he's doing is he's really corrupting or assisting who's behind this to corrupt America. I mean, truly and dearly, I say that I love a good fight. I love the fact that he wants to fight for what he wants, but the way he's going about it is just dangerous. What he's doing is showing the world, the country, people who want to, I think what's going to happen is because he's done this, He's tweeted today. He's encouraged these things to happen by saying that the election was stolen from him. He's teaching people how to get over on the government and doing elections. It's going to hurt people. People are going to figure out how they can push and they can change rules. And they're going to learn that all they're going to do is keep fighting, and they can disrupt a whole lot of things. But right now, he's going to be propelled out of the White House. He's going to move, but he's acting like a child. But he's just living on dreams and air, and this bubble is going to carry him away. He's gone. He's out. This is what's going to happen to Trump. He's got to leave. Okay. Now, what's going to happen with Biden and his inauguration? How is this going to impact Biden and his inauguration? Please, just one card. So, it's reversed. So, Nine of Earth. It was reversed. So Nine of Earth is like Pentacles. So you get what you want. You put a lot of things out there and you want. He's inside. Let me see this picture really quick. This is reversed. So, but this is its right side up. So in the house, trying to see what's on there. There's food around. It's a banquet. But I don't know what that is. That looks like an animal, like a duck or something. Fairy animal, I don't know. But there's fruit, there's food, like a cornucopia, like, and you're safe tucked away in this little house somewhere, right? And it's reversed. None of Earth, usually you get what you want. You plant some seeds and things grow and you get out of it what you want. This is reversed. So this is not gonna be a peaceful transfer of power. This is not. He's going to transfer over. He's going to become the president. It's not going to be peaceful. He's going to be in a dugout somewhere. He's going to be hidden somewhere during the inaugurational time, because they don't know if people are going to try to kill him. Kamala, the vice president, new elect vice president, they don't know what's going to happen. So this is going to be, he's going to be squirreled away somewhere in a hidden, maybe he'll come out and do a speech or whatever, but he's going to be highly protected and hidden from the public for a while until this stuff is settled, until he becomes the president and things starts to settle down a little bit more. He will be president, but he won't be happy with how it's going on. He will be hidden. So this is why it's reversed. So this country is going to go through quite a metamorphosis over the next couple of months this year. The agenda is going to be implemented. Biden's going to have to stay, for the most part, for the first 6 months, hidden. There's going to be plots against him and against the administration, against his country, against the world. There's a lot of things going on in the world right now. So he's not just going to be him hidden. Eventually going to be other people, other worldwide leaders going to be hidden or not so open in the public, because so many things are going to be changing that they're all going to feel like they're in jeopardy. But right now, Biden is going to be president. He's going to take over, but he's going to do it from he's going to, not a bomb shelter so much, but just hidden. He's going to be hidden and protected, heavily protected. They already were saying that anyway because of the virus, but because of this and the virus, it's going to be even more protected. And on television, virtual inauguration. So that's my reading. That's going to happen now, between now and the inauguration of January 21st, 2021. These people are going to be contained. People know it's not right. Whether you're Republican or Democrat, I think most people know. And worldwide, I think you all know this is not correct, what they're doing and how they're doing it. There's nothing wrong with free speech. There's nothing wrong with marching for what you believe in. There's nothing wrong with you thinking that the election was stolen. But to go this far is not right. It's immoral. It's unconstitutional. It could be claimed as treasonous. So those people, especially if they go out and they try to figure out who is behind this, or in the minimum, who's at these events, who have actually broke into, now you could be at the event but not have broken into the Capitol or Congress. And the people that are just standing outside, that's fine. But the ones who actually broke in, those are the ones they're going to try to prosecute. The issue is finding out who is funding this thing and who is pushing this thing. And that's what we really need to go after. Trump has learned how over the past 6 years, and I say 6 years from the time he started running to now, has learned all the tricks, a lot of tricks of the trade of how to cause the chaos that they wanted him to cause. However, that's going to end because everything's going to be contained. But he is going to be leaving the White House, sailing off to do something totally different. But the legacy of what happened is going to be in books, and people are going to know. If you really want to just do a revolt over the elections, you can. So now there's been a playbook to do that already written. But we have to wait and see. I think the next 6 months is going to be really tumultuous in America, with everything that's going on with the virus to this election, and just people not feeling safe, people not trusting people, not trusting politicians. Just going to be a lot of chaos right now. So this is where we are. Again, if I can help you in any way, you can reach out to me at ascensionsoulcoaching@gmail.com and set up a coaching session with me. It would be great. But there's a lot of anxiety going on right now all over the world, and people do need someone to speak to, and I am here to help you if you should need my call. Please like and subscribe. Like this video and subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and so that whenever I load up new videos, you can get the notification. So hey, this keep us everybody in prayer right now, and that a lot of this stuff starts to cease and we get back to normal. I don't think we are anytime soon if we don't learn our lessons, if we don't stand up for what's right, not just to fight, just for just to cause chaos, but to really for the betterment of the world and of our country. Then we're going to continue to have this chaos. That's what we need to solely focus on right now, is bettering what's happening in this world, all right, in our own government. So thank you for tuning in, and talk to you later. Bye.